Okay. Today I'm going to be reviewing Majicactus Baptiste on Blizzard World. Again, the quality is not great, so again, sorry for that. But without further ado, I guess let's just start it.
Ready for battle. Ready.
Playing up here, that's good. Having a high ground at the start.
One. Attackers. Defend objective A.
I'm assuming that was just a misinput. So yeah, I'm just assuming that's a misinput.
Ready to rumble. Enemy over there. Disrupting.
A little medicine goes a long way.
I like this. You're basically always staying active here. This is kind of a weird position because you're like the only one on high ground. So I don't exactly blame you for doing a lot of healing here since you do have a Wu Yang as your other support. I don't exactly blame you for healing a lot. I do like you putting damage in between though.
Get into the field.
That kind of just sucks. You hit the hay bale and it stopped your immort from going out. One thing that could have happened was a bit ago. Your Sojourn was on low HP. I think critical. You could have just popped to the right a bit since your Wu Yang and Junk. Basically, the rest of your team was down at the bridge. You could have just popped her like 2 heals, then go back to healing or DPS or having your main focus on the front line, because you also want your Sojourn to be having good uptime here. You know, more damage is just good in general. Yeah, your tank dying wasn't your fault. She kind of just inted there.
Dodge this.
Feeling better?
Yeah, a bit unfortunate right there. You were trying to fall back, but then you kind of just got cut off, got shot. Let me free cam and go back a bit so I can watch it again. Okay.
Dodge this.
You try to jump up, but you miss it. That kind of feels bad. Yeah, I get it. You didn't look back. You could have honestly dropped sooner and then just walked back.
Disrupting.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate that you just died there, but I mean, it happened.
Careful. We're outnumbered. We gotta stop them. Immortality field deployed.
Kind of like I said with the other one, you popped Immort when it wasn't needed. She was at full HP, and it's a really long cooldown, so you just didn't really need to pop Immort there.
The payload is moving. Hold their progress.
I do like the damage you're doing. I don't know why you jumped off high ground though. Exactly. I'm assuming you want to regroup with your team, but you could have honestly just held. You could have honestly held like right here or backed up to here so you could get like another angle on the front line and see this wide open space, but you just dropped down.
Let's get you all better. Going up.
Activate.
Enemy shooters ahead.
Get in here.
Kinda does suck a bit. Let me see the timing on Immort. You did have it back. Let's play it a bit more. You should honestly be like up here, maybe. Up either like right here or near where your Wuyong is. You probably don't want to be up here because it leaves you more open to getting died by the Sojourn in line of sights in the Bastion. But it actually give you room to support your team, keeping them up or actually putting damage out. And because you're sitting back here, you're not exactly able to do either of that, really. You can put support out on the Sojourn, but that's really all that you can see. If you played, like, right here, you could heal four people. Or just done more oppressive damage on the Orisa. And let me play this out a bit more.
Get in here.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate that your Immort didn't get Zarya in it. Actually, I was gonna say you could have thrown it like a bit more up to the right a bit, but I don't think it would have gotten to the Zarya in time for her to even have the Immort effect.
Reloading. They're alive. Put in middles of you.
Okay, good. I was gonna point out that you did drop down again when you didn't need to, when none of their teams on high ground. This is a really good high ground to have, but you got back up on high ground, which I like.
There's the enemy turret. Take it out.
Reverse the tide.
It's interesting. Excuse me. Sorry. You do turn around to help your Wuyong, but like to burn her a bit, but she just popped golden at full HP. You should honestly be turning for like their Sojourn, or that's in the Yari actually. For their, since they're wide in the open, the only space that they would have for cover is maybe payload or the two like little pillars. Burning her isn't the worst thing, but then again, like, she does have full HP. She just popped golden. Your Wuyong popped ult to save himself. Hopefully he gets, like, out of there, because he's not going to get knocked back by the effects. Let's see.
Stay alive, boy.
Okay, I don't want to say this, but I kind of like how you didn't put too much into the Wuyong or Orisa, because that took away from your front line. Yeah, not much to say.
Breaking them down.
Field.
Honestly, the Immort wasn't completely terrible, but I feel like you should have been able to burst down the Orisa. Since she was like 100 HP, I feel like she should have died right there.
Breaking them down.
Field.
Yeah, like that is so little HP. Let me actually just swap to Orisa, see how much she has. 53. Okay, yeah, she should have been dead right there.
Stay near the vitality field.
Not a bad Immort, except if you could have maybe looked to thrown it like right here out of her ultimate Terra Surge, but I understand if you didn't really have an angle on there.
Let them up.
That's not a bad ult. Even though it was a little bit back and you could have probably been more aggressive with it, you burst down. Since your Zarya graved, you did place it in the range of, in those line of sights of Grav right here. You wanted to also burst down the Orisa, which that's good. Just kill her outright. Also, the healing would have been really good if your Zarya didn't overextend right there. So yeah, that's a good ult. It could be better though. But yeah, it was good. Yeah, Zarya dying right there wasn't your fault. If you felt any, fault towards it. She just literally went into their whole team, especially into a turret bastion. She just got melted. That's not your bad.
I'm the cream of the crop. Doctor's orders.
I'm on my game now.
I want to be seeing you take high ground here. Since sitting on cart is doing nothing, honestly.
Not so fast.
You're going to be fine.
Good high ground. You honestly don't need to back up that much. Then again, you could go to the top left.
Open fire!
Stop the pain.
Activate. All systems go. This ends.
Again, you're like playing back here where you don't have... I get that you are playing like really safe, but you don't have like a lot of angles. If you even like get up on the bridge, like right here, you have a whole line of sights on your two people that you need to keep up that are playing frontline, and more damage opportunity on their Orisa. Your Ana is playing closer than you, which is interesting. I mean, it's not exactly bad, but you're just you don't really have a whole lot of line of sights. You do see down main, which is good, but you can't really put out a whole lot, in my opinion, here. You do go to high ground here. I don't know why you dropped, though. Well, maybe to heal your Ramatra. Let me watch, actually.
Get into the field.
Never mind. You do choose the, auto heal perk. I like that. Basically just more time that you don't have to focus on healing. So that's good. I was gonna say, that you dropped down and didn't really heal your Ramatra. Honestly, you could have healed him and you didn't have to use Immort, but you were, more focusing on damage-wise. Let me actually watch that again.
Completely healed. Get into the
Yeah,
field.
you were focused more on damage than healing, which this is the one time where I'd rather have you heal than damage, mainly because you won't have to use your Immort field.
Thanks. Engaging enemy forces.
Feeling better?
Never mind. Let me play this out. Yeah, I was gonna say that you're putting yourself in like a tough position playing this far back. Honestly, you could, since your Ramatra is so far up, you're having a hard time being able to heal him. Because, again, he's so far up. This is in the way. So maybe you could either... This is the one time that I say maybe low ground would be worth it, just so you could actually keep him up and prevent him from dying. Or go like... never mind. Okay, yeah. Maybe low ground would be good. Just 3 people are playing this far back, which is giving them just so much space to do stuff. Your Junkrat should probably be, like, up here. In that position, then maybe would be good for you. But since you're not able to heal as much or, like, put damage out, it's just not that great. So I don't exactly fault you, but you could be in a better positioning.
Out of ammo. Let me reload.
Thanks.
Captain, victory feast. Here with the kill. Immortality field deployed.
Yeah, your tank just keeps on going in on such low HP. He should have been backing up. I don't blame you for him dying there. I would say you could have probably thrown your Immort a bit far to save him, but that would probably just prolong him, like, being in there, and he'd probably die late. Your Junkrat, you don't really have LOS of it. I'd honestly just say you back up, since this is not win position. Everybody on their team is full HP. They have, like, a Sojourn on high that's gonna pressure you quite a lot. Did I see you shooting heals at her? Yeah, you shot her, I think, 3 times or more with heals. I'm assuming you were just pressing buttons at that point, to be honest. Yeah, let's just continue. Yeah, I don't blame you for dying right there. That's kind of just a messed up position. If you would have backed up more, you probably wouldn't have died there, but you did want to see if you could get another touch. Oh, I could just be skipping right now.
You're completely healed. Regenerate.
If you just moved, like, over here, you wouldn't be sitting in the vortex that long. Or, like, a little bit to the left. Right there, just because you kind of sat in the vortex, you're on low HP and you had to pop your adrenaline. I should really look up what the name of that is. Okay, but, yeah, you just... Or honestly, if you backed up, you wouldn't have to pop those and be on low HP.
This ends now.
This position is kind of weird, I'll be honest. Probably the best position for you right now would be either going completely over here so you have full line of sights down main. Because right now, you're kind of looking down a sort of choke. You do see 2 of their Kiri and their Soj, but that kind of leaves you open. This would give you more protection here, honestly, unless they are under, or nah, up here wouldn't be good. Okay. Your tank just loves to go in on low HP. Besides that, you kind of did step in Vortex for a bit right there, but Yeah, not you. You want to go in to help your team, so yeah, your tank is just overextending so much.
Get in here.
Wanted to use Immort to save him. I don't blame you. We're just too late to it.
Getting drowsy. Feeling better?
Launching disruption zone.
A bit unfortunate there. If you did have your Immort, you would have been able to save her, but you didn't since Junkrat. Just a bit unfortunate right there.
You look like you
Wow.
needed a hand.
Okay, did she just like slide into that? Wow. And Junkrat's even looking at her. You were shooting Junkrat a bit too much since he's already behind cover at half HP. You know, I don't even know if I should like say that you should have been healing the tank because he's probably gonna die either way. But he just goes in 1v5 so much. It's just hard to keep him up. I see it.
Stay near the immortality field.
Honestly, you could have windowed there to pump more heals or just done more damage since your team is coming back.
All systems go.
You want a window here with Sojourn ult since it's basically like last fight. And no one really gets on point to touch. Yeah, that's just... I don't blame you. I don't know if you didn't have like communication. It's just the round ended without you popping your ult for one, and then just no one gets to be able to touch. So yeah, you should have used your ult, but
One. Attackers incoming.
popped your adrenaline already.
Objective A.
8 seconds.
Moving out.
Enemy turret over there.
Like it never happened. Stay near the immortality field.
It's gonna be so much harder to keep him up now that you don't have a main support and now that you have a Zenyatta. I feel sorry for you, kind of.
I'm all out. Reloading.
You should be closer though. He's taking all the attention right here. You could move up to completely like right here. Since they don't have line of sights on you, you're much closer. You could be hitting direct hits a lot more often than sitting back there. To even your Freya, I don't know why both of you are playing that far back. I mean, your team does die. You should have been a bit further up, but they still maybe would have died either way.
In tip-top shape.
Healing at full HP. That's one thing that I pointed out to the last BAP person. I just don't like people healing people at full HP. It's just useless. It makes your uptime less up, I guess. You could be doing damage or like moving up. Since your Ramatra's back in there now, I want you to move up, like at least at minimum right here. Dude, you need to move up. Like, I get you not wanting to die, especially to the turret form Bastion, but you need to move up, man. You need to be having more uptime. You're kind of just like, especially even if it's just heal, the directs deal more healing. You just need to go up, man.
Get in here! I got you! Reloading! 1 second!
I mean, your tank kind of just inted again, but if you were already up here, you would have been with him and you would have kept him alive. Even though him dying right there wasn't entirely your fault, you could have kept him alive if you were up with him, kind of. But he did just like int right there. He should have saw his HP.
Little medicine goes a long way.
Them down.
They all backed up to a 4v4 when you don't even have a tank. 4v3, I guess. But yeah, that's interesting.
Immortality field deployed.
Right there, where you were positioned wasn't entirely bad, but like you could have been behind your team on. You could have moved to get behind your team on high ground, like up here, since that gives you up here, or like up here, since this gives you a whole line of sight on the point. You could have immorted the people you already hit, or you could be up here where you see down main. Exactly.
Field destroyed.
Experience tranquility.
Damn, that's kind of sad. You almost killed the Bastion, but like your head got removed by Cedrin.
Attack the objective.
Feeling better. Get into the field. Healing you up.
That's such an interesting immort. I didn't know you could place it up there, honestly. I was gonna say, why'd you place it sideways, but you want it the full sights to be on point. Let's just see.
Everyone's getting better. Be careful.
I saw that you were shooting your tank. You coulda, or not your tank. You coulda honestly been breaking the pylon right there, because, like, she was in golden. Basically the damage that you do to her is gonna get healed very quickly since pylon's there. And this position's kind of weird because, you do see the entirety of point, but you have vulnerability from high ground. So you could be up here or closer, like right here, honestly. Since you're kind of just in the open, you have no cover now. The only cover, even if they're on point, the only cover that you would have would be just walking to the right, and that's not even good cover.
Gift up shit.
My soul ignited.
Escort the payload.
I mean, your tank did just int again. Kinda sucks. But you could have been keeping alive there. I don't think he should have died, so maybe...
payload.
I mean, he did kind of get bursted down right there, but I don't know why you're back here behind point fully. Like, you're a main support, and Zen is further up than you. You could have been helping keep your... Ooh, I can't even speak. You could have helped keep your tank alive. I'm not sure... Bastion's not even in turret form. I don't think the tank should have died there. Yeah, I just don't think he should have died, honestly, a bit.
On the payload, moving out.
Were you, like, typing in chat there?
Stay near the immortality field.
I wasn't gonna point out that M-word. I'm just gonna act like it's misinput. This is kind of like, again, nothing of a spot. You just basically want a team fight. Either, like, you could be on cart or actually taking a good position. Like, you could honestly jump up here as Baptiste, and you have so much that you can see right here. Basically, the entirety of second point you can see. Excuse me. The entirety of second point you can see, but you're just like sitting back where you don't have any ability to. You're looking over the space that you already have. And your tank's on card. That's also not that good.
A complete recovery. Now you see me? Now you don't. Doctor's orders.
Because you're playing so far back, you're not able to heal your Ramatra that much. Because if you're playing closer, again, you could get your shots a lot closer and even like get it closer so they actually hit him. Hit your shots even if they don't hit him directly. Hit your shots closer because it takes a while for them to even travel. I mean, that was also kind of a second thing. I was gonna call out the Immort, especially since your Zen just popped Tranquility or Transcendence. It was just really fast, so you didn't need to pop your lamp, but you did. It was really fast, the thing, though, so, you know, I don't blame you for throwing it since you did want to keep your tank up.
Hunting them down!
You could be on high ground up there. He did kind of get burst down. If he did have maybe Immort, he could have stayed alive, but then again, it was used around when Transcendence was popped. So, you know, it wasn't your fault either.
Never happened.
You could honestly be getting up top, doing chip damage, getting your ult back, since your hit scan moves a lot faster than Kiriko's Gunai's. Gives you a lot of information right here if you just get on top of the cannon right there.
Healing you up.
I am moving the payload. Join me.
Someone better get firing. I don't know.
Again, you're really far back. I mean, it's probably good right here, since their Orisa is gonna ult you, most likely. But again, you're playing really far back. Even this is back, but you still have more angles on them. You could have been on top of the bridge, even. If they did shoot at you, I wouldn't blame you for dropping off, but this is actually closer to your team. So. Let me watch that again. I'm just gonna assume your controller disconnected right there. Yeah, I'm gonna assume your controller disconnected right there.
My soul ignited.
Why's the highlight? Clock's ticking.
30 seconds remaining.
You're completely healed.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Destroy the turret.
Now you don't.
This ends now.
Someone has to be alive.
目の鍵爪を解き放て
Destroy that turret.
Yeah, you should just be, you should have been up here already. Maybe like up right here, but you're just sitting really far back. I genuinely do think Zenyatta will be able to get to Ramatra in time, but maybe he wouldn't have to pop his Transcendence right there, and you could have saved it for a later fight. But you should have been up here. Would be putting a lot more pressure on the team by shooting them, or just keeping your... Holy shit, sorry, let me calm down a bit. Or you could have been healing your tank more. Even like an angle right here. Never mind. Yeah, you should have just been up top already. Never mind. Right, never mind. Sorry.
Let them up.
I get you wanting to get their Orisa off point, but you can hear a Kiriko to your left. You don't know she's at half HP, but you should at least turn to shoot the Kiriko. Popping Immor at 173. Didn't really need to pop it. But Sojourn does slide on you right here, so you may have needed it. Let me play it out. Damn. Yeah, she burst down your Immor, then one charge you.
The payload has
I will break this world.
Ana right here. Okay.
Going up.
60 seconds remaining.
you could be moving up to like right here. I understand that you're playing Ana now, but you could be like right here. It give you protection from the right side in case like anybody comes from there, and you would have a, I don't want to say a better sight line since you can't see up top left in case your teammates go top left, but it'd give you a really good sight line down main. Or you could honestly just walk here behind cart and just see, peek out, see everything, see your whole every teammate right here. Again, you are kind of sitting back, but it is more forgivable since you're playing Ana. Bit unfortunate, 2 people on the flank, so you die right there.
I'm not finished.
Destroy that turret. I am on fire.
Not much to say right there. You know, just, yeah, not much to say.
Round 2 complete. 3. Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
Another day, another battle.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Add this up to Leo.
I understand you playing a bit more passive since they do have an Ashe now, but you should be moving up more. Like, literally, this is the best blind spot for them. Since your team is would be on all of the left side of you. Give you perfect, you know, closer ability to heal your team. And be, you know, right behind them so they just straight up don't see you. Any angle. Besides, like, maybe right here, they can't see you.
Come on out.
30 seconds remaining.
Let's hustle.
Your tank just walks, and that literally makes all of them just drop high ground, which is very interesting.
Objective A.
Communication matrix jump.
Escort the payload.
And we're making progress.
I don't blame you for saying cart. You want to actually push it. I do think your Zen could have honestly stayed cart, since you could have been putting more pressure. Zen should be cart. You and Freya could be up here. You'd be healing a lot more since, you know, you're Baptiste, and you could be doing more damage too. So genuinely, your Zen should have just been cart. Yeah.
Ça, c'est prescription, docteur. Stay alive, folks.
Destroy that turret.
This ends now.
You backed up a lot there. Like, you were, like, fully right here, and your entire team backed up. Your Ramatra's probably gonna die here. You have window now. You could have placed it like right here. I understand that Sojourn just ulted, but you could either be placing window right here, doing a lot of damage, or doing an immense amount of healing on your Ramatra, but your whole team just like backs up for no reason. Like, you're on overtime. You don't have... You can't get off cart or not support your teammate that's on cart. Yeah. Everybody is sitting back. Ramatra just popped his ult. People need to be on card. It's just a C9. Excuse me. Yeah. Just a lot of sitting back. If you die, then you die. It's literally overtime.
Do something!
It's not just your fault either. Zen should also be up here nearby you guys.
Score. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Get into the field.
Let's not keep them waiting.
Okay, this already happened twice this game. I don't know if you're genuinely just misclicking your RB and throwing it down, or if you're intentionally trying to throw it down, because you're just like wasting immort and just having it on a major cooldown. If you're just pressing it by accident, then I know saying don't press it on accident is redundant, but you've already wasted immort twice, kind of. So it kind of just, I don't know.
Popping you up.
You are safe with me.
You're kind of late here, but you should have been falling back with your teammates. Your tank's already, like, in front of you, so if he fully goes back already, you're probably just gonna get picked off here. You had the jump thing. Never mind. Yeah, you're good.
Let's get you all better. You're completely healed. Come on.
No faults really on this area. You're kind of just cycling, not wanting to die by the ash. Your Junkrat did die right there. Cycling, healing, same stuff.
Get in there.
I think you were a bit confused there because you were cycling, like shooting the ground. You didn't even really hit, and I think that since you were not hitting your heals, you were a bit panicked. You took your eyes off the front line, and Mort could have saved him if you placed it like right here, or even if you just hit it so you could get more heals. So that, yeah, is a bit unfortunate.
Just let them take the objective. Healing you up.
60 seconds remaining.
I want you on high ground right here. Let's see if it happens.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Yeah, okay, actually good, yeah. Your tank does go super far in right here, so you may actually have to get off high ground and get to an angle, like with your team, so you can actually heal. Yeah, your tank does go super far, and you're gonna have to go in. Hopefully you use your ammo right here to actually keep them alive.
The payload shouldn't be moving, right?
You don't need it, never mind.
Everyone getting there?
30 seconds remaining.
Let them out.
Like you actually trying to get all utility out of window. And you win. Okay. The real, I think most of what I really want you to work on is like your positioning. Because there was so many times in the game where your positioning could have helped you put more pressure on, kept your team alive, or just, you know, helped you a lot better. I mean, also some cycle of cooldowns because you were just popping a lot. And I think 3 times you just popped it for no reason. Like, I think 2 at the beginning of the round and 1 just... yeah. Yeah, so mainly working on positioning. With, yeah, just in general. And then just, working on your cooldowns. So, yeah. I think that is it. Okay. See ya.